Welcome to Macau for the fourth edition of World Cashew Convention. I am Venkat from CashewInfo.com. With me is Mr. Pankaj Sampat, MD of Samsung Trading Company, India. Welcome to you, sir.
Good to see you, Venkat.
So, what are the general requirements of kernel buyers? What are their expectations?
See, now a couple of things that are very important for the cashew buyers in USA, all the developed markets. Number one is the food safety. That is becoming very, very important. The consumers are becoming more and more aware of what constitutes healthy food. So that is very important. Second thing is reliability of supply.
Yes.
Because the buyers in the importing countries, when they buy kernels, they have commitments to feed the retail stores.
Yes.
So timely deliveries and as per schedule are very important. And the third aspect is consistency of quality. The grading and all that. That is very important. Yeah.
Yes. So in India, the government of India has introduced One Nation, One Tax, GST.
Yes.
How this has changed the dynamics of the Indian cashew industry? Are you seeing big consolidation going forward?
Yeah. See, basically what has happened is that traditionally a large portion of the cashew and in general any food commodity business in the India was in the unorganized sector.
Okay.
Not reported. And there was distortion in the supply chain because people who were not taking things on the books, they were able to compete with the
others. Organized players.
Yes. So now with One Nation, One Tax, that anomaly will be taken out.
Yes.
And I think this will be a very healthy development for the industry, including the cashew industry in the long run.
Now there are some good news is coming in recently. The government has restored the MESC incentives for exporters.
Right.
And recently the government has reduced the ASEAN import duty by about 2.5%.
Right.
I think these things will have a positive impact on the cashew export demand going forward.
It will, but the import duty actually even 2.5% makes no sense. It should be abolished totally.
It should be abolished totally.
Apart from the cost, the 2.5% is not too much. That's not a big issue.
Yes,
the issue is about the formalities, the procedures. An exporter, if he wants to save, not pay the 2.5% duty, he has to go in for the advance import authorization, which is a very time-consuming and cumbersome procedure.
Okay.
So, and if you look at it, out of the total import of raw cashews, more than 50% is from LDC, where there is no duty.
Yes.
So you are levying duty only on 50% of the imports.
Yes.
The amount that the government will collect from that 2.5% is so small. It makes no sense. It should be totally
abolished totally.
Yeah.
So now the demand for food ingredients is going up.
Yes.
It's continuously going up, not only here, maybe in Vietnam, Europe also, there is a good demand for food ingredients.
Yes.
Are you able to meet the food ingredients demand quality in terms of grade wise? Because they need mostly splits and pieces.
Right.
That's why we are seeing the price where differential is narrowing down between the wholes and pieces and splits.
Right.
Are you able to cater the demand of the industry? Where is the gap? How are you going to bridge this kind of gap?
Basically, if you, a person who has been involved in the nuts business will know that cashew is the only nut where the brokens are were cheaper than the wholes.
Yes.
In all other nuts,
It's different.
Almonds, hazelnuts, the
brokens will be much higher
because there is a process involved in making the brokens.
Okay.
Whereas in cashews, the splits and pieces were only a byproduct.
Yes.
So they were cheaper. But now that the use of cashew as ingredient is increasing, I would not surprise that 5 years down the line, the splits and pieces will be higher than the price of wholes.
Because of the demand.
Yes.
So what is the average price for this season? Where are you going now? Any guess on that?
Very, very difficult to say. Every year in the cashew industry I've been in the industry for about 40 years.
Okay.
But every year is a new year. But looking at the various factors, including the supply is consistent, demand is growing, So although people expect that there will be a decline in the price, I don't think that the decline will be too much. I would expect the range of cashew kernel prices, W320 basis,
Yes.
to be in the range of $4.50 to $5 for 2018.
2018.
Yeah.
You are not seeing anything on the upside also, not
No,
on the lower
no,
side?
not too much.
It may be somewhat stable.
Somewhat
kind of a
stable.
thing.
That's right. That's right.
That is also needed for the growth of the
Yeah,
industry.
correct. I mean, then everybody in the chain is able to make a decent profit, and the growth of the industry, the investment required in various stages, that will happen.
Yes, yes. What is the growth of premium grades in India? How it is growing over the years? Because now recently I heard that there is a good demand for W240 rather than W320.
Yeah, see, W320 and W240, the differential has narrowed, and that is
Yes.
why we are seeing a shift from 320 to 240.
Yes.
But that is, the normal demand supply, the fluctuations will happen.
That's based on the prices they may adjust
Exactly.
accordingly to vary.
Exactly.
So you are one of the founders of our Cashew Info also. You are giving a lot of inputs to us. You are attending the WCC regularly. What is your take on WCC 2018?
No, I think the WCC has been growing from strength to strength. If you compare with the first edition and the fourth edition, we are seeing more involvement. We now need to see more involvement from the cashew consuming countries, and I'm sure the Srivastav and you all of the team is doing a lot of work on that.
Yes.
And hats off to you. You have been giving a fantastic service to the cashew industry, and I hope you will continue to do the same.
Definitely. Thanks for your encouraging words. Definitely we will work for the betterment of the industry with the help of all others involved in this. Thank you so much, sir.